Hey guys, in this video I am going to show you how I achieved this cat eye manicure using fake nails. So to apply these fake nails, I am using UV light and gel nail glue. Here is what we're starting with, just bare hands exactly. So it comes with this bag of all different size nails. I'm also going to use these alcohol prep pads as well as this mini nail file. So first things first, I'm going to plug up the apparatus. I will have this linked down below in the description, this little UV nail setup. It came with the light, the glue, and this whole set of nails here. The sets of nails are labeled with numbers from 1 to 10, all different sizes, so that it's easy. If you're going to do this regularly, you don't have to keep figuring out which number goes to which nail like I'm doing right now. The first time you do it, obviously, you're going to have to go through all the nails and see which ones fit which nails. Once you have them lined up for both fingers, which nails you're going to put on which finger, we are going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing I am going to do is use my nail file just to file my nails down, just like you would do if you were applying like press-ons or something, just to give it something to hold on to. So I am filing every single nail with the nail file. Next, I'm using this tool to just push down my cuticles. This is not a formal cuticle pushing tool. If you have one, great. This step is totally not necessary, but it's good to do. Then I'm using the alcohol prep pad to dehydrate the nail. If you have nail dehydrator, even better. So we're going to do this to every single nail just to make sure there's no oils left behind. Now we are ready to apply the nail. So we are going to use the nail glue provided. I'm just going to put one good layer, enough to cover your whole nail, onto the nail. And watch what I'm doing here. I'm placing it kind of at a 45-degree angle. And you don't want to press down too much. Don't worry about getting bubbles in it. You're going to want to hold on to the nail for about 5 seconds under the UV light until it is attached pretty much, and then you can let it go and just leave your fingernail under there for the remaining few seconds. I like to leave it on for 60 to 90 seconds just to make sure they are all the way good, all the way attached. So we are going to do that to every single nail. Again, just applying enough of the nail glue directly onto the nail. And then, hold on. So I'm trying to get it closer where you can see how I'm applying it. Basically just enough to cover the nail. Do not put the glue over the entire nail, obviously. This is just the part that will fit over your natural nail. And then you're going to put it on again at a 45-degree angle like this. Press it down oh so subtly, but not too hard. And place it under the light for about 3 to 5 seconds, and you'll feel that it's already starting to attach and you can let go. And then just let it cure for the rest of the 60 to 90 seconds. Like I said, you can probably get away with 60 seconds. I like to do 90 just because I like to be extra sure. Here is a close-up on that. Me holding the nail. I like to go back and forth with the nail just to make sure every single part is covered and getting dry. This UV light comes with this individual light specifically to do nail by nail. I don't recommend doing all the nails at once under a bigger UV light. Going to show you this process one more time before we move on to the next step. So you're going to do this exact process to all 10 of your fingernails all the way until you are done one by one. It's a little bit of a slow process, but it goes faster than applying acrylic for sure. So here is what it looks like when they are all done and attached. Here's a close-up of them. They're nice and sturdy, definitely on there, great. Next, we are going to start the process of doing the actual cat eye manicure. So for that, we are going to be using the bigger UV light that I have. I'll also have this link down below as well. I'm going to go ahead and plug this one in. And as you know, for the UV gel polish, you're going to need a base and a top coat. This is the gel polish I'm using. This will also be linked down below. It came with 4 different colors as well as the tool to do the cat eye effect, which is this little metal piece right here. So I am going to use this pink one that I have out, and then I have my base and my top coat that I had gotten from a different brand. That will also be linked down below. So to get started, I'm going to start with my base coat, and I'm going to apply a layer of base coat to each nail. So for this part, we're not going to do each of the nails individually. We're going to do everything in nail, like hand by hand. So I apply the base coat to every single nail on this hand, and then we are going to apply that under the UV light again for about 60 to 90 seconds under your own discretion. Again, I like to do 90 just because I like to be sure. So while this one is curing, we are just sitting here waiting for the 60 to 90 seconds. So next, after the base coat, now we are going to apply the color. We are going to do one layer of color first, just like we did one layer of base coat. Eventually we'll do 2 layers for the color, but one layer at a time. So just go ahead and apply the one layer to every single nail on the hand, and then we are going to just do the same thing we did when we applied the base coat, and that is put it under the UV light for 60 to 90 seconds once again. So here I am putting the hand underneath the UV light and waiting. Now I am going to apply the second layer of the color. Now I am going to apply the second layer. I'm going to do one fingernail at a time for this part, just so that I can show you. Also because I didn't want the layer to dry before I had a chance to do the cat eye effect. So I did one layer on each nail, and then I got out the tool and I did the cat eye effect individually on each one. So here I'm going to show you after I put that second layer. I'm going to take this and just basically brush it on top, just like that. All I did was like brush it on top a little bit. You can do it different ways if you look it up to see like how you like it. I didn't like that cat eye effect, so I went ahead and applied another layer and just decided to do it all again. So I'm going to show you what happened when I did it the second time. So here is the layer, and I'm just brushing it on top just like that. See, when I did it lighter, I liked the effect a lot better, and also I found that painting them all at once and then doing this after, it didn't dry or anything or mess it up. So I ended up doing them all at the same time, painting another layer on every single fingernail and then using the tool individually on each nail afterwards. Literally all you do is just brush the tool on top, and then you're going to cure this for 60 to 90 seconds just like you did with the other one. So this is the finished product, how they look. I'm not going to do both hands on camera, obviously, because it's the exact same process for each one. So this is what they're looking like after you've applied your second layer and the cat eye effect and cured it under light for 60 to 90 seconds. Then we're going to go in with our top coat. We're going to put a layer of top coat on every single fingernail, and then we are going to go ahead and put that underneath the light for 60 to 90 seconds again. And we're going to repeat the exact same process that we just did with the last hand to get the cat eye effect on this other hand, and same way, cure it under light for 60 to 90 seconds, just like we did with the other ones. At the end, when I'm done and I've had my final coat on both of the hands, I like to just put both hands in there again for another 60 to 90 seconds just to make sure it's completely dry. And this is the completed look with the cat eye effect. This was my first time doing this gel nails, and I will definitely do it again. It was super simple, super easy, and I'm sure next time I'll be even better at them. But for this first try, they were very, very beginner friendly, easy to use, went on good, and this manicure lasted me for a week and a half, guys.